With the latest news from Bucks County, this is the Courier Times Update with Rachel Canelli.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rachel Canelli reporting from the Courier Times newsroom with your news update on this Thursday, March 21st. We have important news for all Bucks County residents. The commissioners have agreed to borrow more than $65 million to fund a number of capital projects. That will mean an average $27 increase for taxpayers. The monies are being borrowed at a 2.377% interest rate over the next 15 years. The funds will go to such projects as the $84 million Justice Center.
The underwriters, because as in 2011 and as in other counties, the bonds are being sold at a premium, so you get the benefit of that premium.
The bond issue was extremely well received, and in fact so well received that in the middle of the morning we made a decision that we were going to reprice the bonds. Sometimes that can be a risky proposition. We didn't think it in this case, and it turned out that by repricing the bonds we saved the county an additional $210,000.
County reporter Jim McGinnis has all the info in a story at buckscountycouriertimes.com. A man was bitten in the groin by a Lower Makefield homeowner's dog as he and another man tried to steal a safe. Police are looking for the two men who charged into the house on Stafford Place. One of the men was bleeding from the groin area when they ran out of the house, chasing a woman from inside. One was wearing a ski mask and gray hoodie, and the other a bandana. They also had a knife. Reporter George Matar has more details in a story on our website. A Falls couple arrested for allegedly attempting to rob one woman at gunpoint and a second at knife point on the same day will face trial in Bucks County Court. Catherine Swaim and Mario Bianchi both waived their preliminary hearings in exchange for the Bucks County District Attorney's Office reducing or dropping a couple of the robbery and related charges against them. Bianchi also faces additional charges in connection with another robbery. Reporter Joe Chevalier has that story online. We're seeing some scattered snow showers on this second day of spring. It's unseasonably cold with a high near 38. There will be increasing clouds this afternoon and tonight with the low around 25. Should Bucks County invest in gun manufacturing and sales? That's a question one of our commissioners is asking. County reporter Jim McGinnis spoke with Diane Marsaglia, who says she spent more than a month investigating the county's pension fund and investment portfolio, which includes some gun makers and distributors.
The mayors of all the major cities in the United States got together, and I believe that Mayor Nutter was one of the leads on it to come up with the Sandy Hook principles. And this is a set of principles that they want people who manufacture guns, who deal with guns, who sell guns, to all agree to. And if they all agree to these principles, they believe that we are creating a safer environment. And in turn, one of the things they want to make sure is that pensions and whatnot that municipal government does are not invested in companies that manufacture guns or sell guns who have not agreed.
Marsaglia's fellow commissioners, though, don't share her concern. Jim has more in a story at buckscountycouriertimes.com. If you want to live in two of the healthiest counties in Pennsylvania, you don't have to go very far. Bucks and Montgomery counties remain two of the top 10 healthiest counties in the state, according to an annual report. Bucks is 9th and Montgomery is 6th. They were ranked based on mortality and obesity rates, as well as behaviors like smoking and drinking. You can read Dave Levinsky's story on our website to find out the healthiest and least healthy counties. Archbishop Ryan High School students can take dual classes to meet graduation requirements and save big bucks thanks to a partnership with Holy Family University. Students could save up to $1,400 for each 3-credit course. In the fall, dual credit courses will be offered in criminal justice, sociology, education, philosophy, and history. Holy Family has campuses in Bensalem and Newtown Township. Reporter Danny Adler has all the details on the deal online. In high school sports, we're taking a look at boys tennis this season. North Penn senior Mike Bucksbaum talked to sports reporter Joe Jones about his quest for a state championship. And Pennsbury's Charlie Rushing is ready to get off the sidelines and back onto the team after a back injury. You can find those stories in our spring sports previews on our website. And as you get your NCAA bracket ready for March Madness, sports writer Kevin Cooney talked to a Neshaminy graduate on Villanova who's gone from missing his entire high school senior season with back problems to being a major factor on a Big East team looking to make a run in the tournament. You can find that story and Kevin's college coverage at buckscountycouriertimes.com. Now here's a look at what we're working on in the newsroom. A Yardley man is scheduled to be sentenced in court today for multiple DUI cases. Courts reporter Lori Mason-Schrader will have that update for you. The Neshaminy School District has settled on an architect group to draw up plans for a proposed super school. Reporter Christian Menno will tell you which firm and why they were chosen. And state officials are giving folks updates and answering questions from the public today on Delaware Canal repairs. Reporter Amanda Cregan will tell you about that advisory board meeting. Keep checking BucksCountyCourierTimes.com for all of these stories and the latest local news. I'm Rachel Canelli. Thanks for watching and have a good day.